Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. I am super excited to bring you today's newest dupe video. I haven't done a dupe video in a really long time, and what actually inspired this video was one of my very own. If you guys didn't see Monday's video, which was Makeup Monday, I went through my makeup and I told you that I found some stuff that I was like, oh my god, I haven't touched this makeup in years. So I did kind of like a throwback tutorial-ish. If you guys want to see that, you can click the link here or here. It's going to be somewhere there. But that video inspired me to really go back to my old roots. And I was looking at, again, my old videos, and I saw that I used to have this series. I actually used to have two series. I had Waste or Worth It Wednesday, which I just spoke about products, if they were a total waste of your money or if they were totally worth it. And I haven't done that series in a long time. I also saw that I did a series which was called Ballin' on a Budget, and pretty much it was a dupe video. So I tested out a high-end product versus a drugstore product, and we just took a look and see what products was better, drugstore or affordable. So with that said, I was going again through my makeup collection and I saw that I had both of these products, and I was looking at them. I looked at the ingredients, I looked up just everything that had to do with the product, and I was like, you know what, I'm pretty sure these are dupes for each other. So today we are comparing the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Stick, which is this one right here, versus the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, which is this one right here. I did do a kind of like a full day wear test where I showed you guys how my makeup is going to look at the end of the day. We are comparing a $24 hydrating balm versus an $8 hydrating balm that is super affordable and at the drugstore. So which one will win? We will find out. If you guys are interested in knowing if these products work, how they wear, etc., then go ahead and keep on watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now let's get into the video. Let's get this hair out of the way. Now we are going to do, I think I'm going to do on this side the e.l.f. side, and then I think on this side the Milk Makeup. But before we apply anything to our face, let's read a little bit more about them. That way we have a better idea of what each product offers. So I pulled up the Ulta website. This product retails for $8, which is crazy affordable. Now the details say the e.l.f. Cosmetics Prep and Hydrate Balm is a convenient, versatile, water-based primer stick that instantly hydrates skin to improve skin texture and to prep skin for makeup application. Infused with shea butter, cocoa, aloe, and grape seed to hydrate the skin, the 2-in-1 formula and stick form is perfect for travel or your gym bag. Now, I've had my e.l.f. little prep and hydrate balm for quite some time. I don't really use it, to be honest with you. I think I tend to forget about it because I'm so used to just like reaching for my moisturizer, moisturizing my skin, and then afterwards just going in with like my primer, foundation, etc. Ooh, I was choking on my saliva once again. Now moving on to the Milk Makeup Cooling Water. This one says, your new best friend in a tube with this ultra refreshing cooling water stick from Milk Makeup. It is a vegan formula infused with rich marine minerals, soothing seawater, and energizing caffeine for naturally firm, hydrated, revitalized skin. Right away, the difference of the ingredients is obviously very different. On the e.l.f. one, it says that it's infused with shea butter, cocoa, aloe, and grape to hydrate the skin. And this one has rich marine minerals, soothing seawater, and energizing caffeine. Both do the same thing. Technically, they are both a hydrating balm, and that you can use them either as a primer, you can just use them to moisturize your skin. Also, the Milk Makeup one claims to be a vegan formula. I don't see that on the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, so I'm not sure if this one is also like vegan. I'm going to say no because I don't see any information on that. So with that said, we are going to put these to the test. I think I'm just going to do a final check-in at the end of the night and see if any of these products have made me oily. I did moisturize my skin like early in the morning. It is currently around 1:18, which is actually really late, but it's that time when you have to go register your car, so I had to go adulting today. Okay, so let me shut up and start with this. Now, really quickly, this one contains 0.5 ounces. and this one contains 1.2 ounces. So you are getting more products in the Milk makeup versus the e.l.f. Also, really quickly, I do want to point out that on the Milk website, this also claims to be an under eye depuffer, so you can use it for your under eyes. I've never used it for that, but for this video, we are going to try that. And then really quickly, I just wanted to mention the products. This one retails for 24 bucks versus $8. So let's see. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. on this side. And I think I'm just going to apply it kind of like everywhere, since this is a moisturizing product. Just like that. Now you can't see it, obviously. It's not gonna do much as far as like filling in your pores, but the point of it is for this to hydrate your skin, kind of prepare it for a makeup application. There it is, blended into the skin. I can definitely feel it. It feels a little bit oily, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I haven't used this in a while, so I couldn't remember how it felt on the skin, but I can definitely, like, my skin feels moisturized, but I feel it a little bit heavy. I think it's because of the oils that it is infused with. I hope this isn't going to like clog my pores. Yikes. Let's do this side. Ooh. Okay, well, instantly, I can tell you right away that this one feels refreshing, just like it says. It almost feels like I just like splashed cold water onto my skin. There we have it. Now this one feels a little bit more tacky to the touch. Keep in mind that it hasn't set into my skin yet, but just by touching both of them, the Milk side feels a little bit more like sticky, just a little tacky, I guess is the word that I'm really trying to use. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference on my skin, like what side looks a little bit more hydrated or what side looks a little bit more moisturized. I personally can't tell a difference. I feel like my skin just looks like my skin, you know. It doesn't look glowy, it doesn't look moisturized. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my foundation. Now I am going to be using a foundation that I know works well for me. I know how it wears, I know how long it stays. So that's going to be the L'Oreal Freshwater foundation. It has been my current go-to for the past probably few weeks, ever since I bought it. I can't put it down. It's a really good foundation. I'm going to show you guys how the foundation is looking as I'm applying it, and we're going to see if we see a difference in any of these little hydrating balms, so stay tuned for that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that foundation and start applying it like I normally would. I really want to give both of the primers a fair chance to see how they both work, so I just use the primers that I always use, which is my Cover FX Pore Minimizing Primer. You guys know that's like my jam. And so that's what I use as a primer. And then for my foundation, like I said, I am using the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. I think I always call it Freshwater, and somebody was like, is that a different foundation? I was like, no, I just call it Freshwater, but it's called Fresh Wear for some reason. I can't stop calling it Freshwater. Foundation is on. I also went in with my concealer. What do you guys think? With this lens, I can't get up too close, but looking at my foundation like this, I really can't tell a difference. Both sides look equally as good. Like, the foundation is just a bomb ass foundation, and my skin does feel hydrated. It feels nice and like refreshed. So with that said, I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face. I don't know if I'll come back and show you guys, because I don't know if it'll matter how my face looks with like bronzer and blush and all that stuff. So I am going to leave you guys with that. I will be back at around, I don't know, maybe at the end of the day when I am ready to take off my makeup, whenever that is. Enough talking, and let's move on to the next clip and see how we're looking. I'm doing my update now because I actually need to go somewhere and I don't know what time I will be back. So it is now 5:01 on the dot, and I don't see a difference, you guys. I thought that the e.l.f. side was going to be a little bit more oily, because again, when I was applying it compared to the Milk side, it felt a lot heavier and a lot more on the oily side. I am really happy with both the products. I don't think that I choose one over the other one. I think both of them are really great products to compare. Obviously, if you want to splurge, definitely go with the Milk makeup. It does feel a lot more refreshing on the skin, but the e.l.f. one is going to do exactly the same thing for a lot less. So with that said, what do you guys think, and what other products do you guys want to see me dupe? If you have dupes in mind or a product that you want me to try and find a dupe, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. That is it for this video. I hope it was helpful and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you, chicas, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah. Bye.